process to me. He did. About 30 minutes into the process, he said to me, in a very distressed way, by the way, we've discovered a base on the backside of the moon. And then he proceeded to put photographs down in front of me, and clearly in these photographs were structures, mushroom-shaped buildings, spherical buildings, and towers. And at that point, I was very concerned because I knew we were working in...
Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. Today I want to show you some images of the far side of the moon. And excuse me if I sound terrible. I'm actually getting sick and have a terrible sinus infection or something. I'm completely congested and just coughing my lungs out. But nonetheless, I'll try to power through it here. And by the way, before we start, I want to let you all know that I have set up a backup channel. It's a Secure Team backup channel, the link to which I'm going to put at the very top of the video description, and I would appreciate it if every single one of you would take 2 seconds on your way out to click the link, head over, and subscribe to the backup channel. That way, and for any reason, this channel is taken down. I mean, you never know. I wouldn't put it past the powers that be to try such a thing. After all, we are discussing some pretty sensitive topics on this channel in this search for truth. But that's alright, and we will have this backup channel that we will be able to resume uploading videos, and that way none of you will be left in the dark wondering where to go and how to get in contact with me. You all have my email address and my contact info down in the video description, and like I said, please subscribe to the new channel. So again, today I want to talk to you about the far side of the moon, and as you're seeing in this image here, which is one of the very few images of the so-called dark side of the moon. Now, the dark side of the moon, we've discussed in various past videos. If you follow our channel, you'll know we've always been very passionate about the subject of our moon. Not just what's on the moon, but the moon itself, which in all probability should not be there. It is very unusual for small planets such as Earth, with weak gravitational fields, to have such a massive satellite as we do. And in general, when a planet does have satellites, those satellites are much smaller than the planet itself. Therefore, you would think that Earth would, at best, have a satellite that would be small, perhaps maybe 30, 40, 50 miles in diameter. But as Isaac Asimov, who is the American author and professor of biochemistry at Boston University, said, that unfortunately this is not so. The Earth not only has a satellite, but it's a giant satellite, 2,160 miles in diameter, and it's a mystery how this has happened and where our moon came from. And we've talked about the fact that there have been long-standing theories that the moon is an artificial satellite, hollow inside. The Apollo astronauts set up seismometers and then intentionally crashed the lunar module, causing an impact equivalent to a ton of TNT on the moon, and found out that the moon, after being crashed into, reverberated for hours and hours afterwards, sending vibrations across the moon that were felt hundreds of miles away. And the astronauts stated that the moon, quote, rang like a bell, which would indicate that the moon is hollow and could possibly contain a solid metallic shell underneath the regolith and moon dust that we see on the surface. And again, just the size of the moon and the way it orbits around the Earth, never showing its